Ladies and gentlemen, football fans, Cowboys enthusiasts, and NFL lovers around the world, hold on to your hats because today we are diving headfirst into what might be the most jaw-dropping, game-changing, and absolutely electrifying rumor to hit the football world in recent memory. Imagine this: Aaron Donald, the absolute beast who has terrorized offensive lines for over a decade, has joined the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, you heard that right. Aaron Donald is now a Cowboy, and he's out here saying, "I'm hunting quarterbacks now." This is the kind of news that sends shockwaves through the NFL universe, turning fans into instant believers and igniting wild debates on every sports show, social media platform, and backyard barbecue across the country. But before you go grabbing your Cowboys jersey with Donald's name and number, let's take a deep breath, unpack this colossal claim, and explore what it really means both in terms of the sheer excitement it generates and the reality that underpins it. Aaron Donald is, without question, one of the most dominant defensive players of this generation. His legacy is cemented as one of the all-time greats. With 3 NFL Defensive Player of the Year awards, 8 first-team All-Pro honors, and a decade of Pro Bowl appearances, Donald has rewritten the book on what it means to be a defensive tackle in the NFL. For years, he has been the cornerstone of the Los Angeles Rams defense, a one-man wrecking crew who has consistently been the nightmare offensive lineman dread facing week after week. His ability to penetrate the pocket, disrupt plays, and sack quarterbacks with a relentless fury has made him a legend in the sport. And of course, who can forget his crowning moment leading the Rams to victory in Super Bowl 56 and proving once and for all that he is a winner at the highest level. With all this incredible success, Donald shocked the football world in March 2024 when he announced his retirement after 10 years of sheer domination. That announcement seemed to close the chapter on one of the most illustrious careers we have ever seen, leaving fans to wonder what might have been if he had played just a few more seasons. So when whispers began circulating that Aaron Donald was not only reconsidering his retirement but was also signing with the Dallas Cowboys, it felt like a bolt from the blue. The Cowboys, a franchise with a passionate fan base and a long history of success, have always been on the lookout for elite defensive talent to complement their roster. The idea of Donald joining forces with one of the most feared young defenders in the league, Micah Parsons, is the kind of fantasy that Cowboys fans dream about in the dead of winter while waiting for the next season to start. The phrase "I'm hunting quarterbacks now" is exactly the kind of bold declaration that fans want to hear from a player of Donald's caliber, a signal that he's ready to bring that same relentless pressure and dominance to the NFC East and specifically to Dallas. But where did this rumor actually start? Like many stories in the modern NFL world, this one was born from a mixture of playful social media banter, fan speculation, and a dash of wishful thinking. Fans have created memes and edited photos showing Donald in a Cowboys jersey, tagging players like Micah Parsons and joking about the scary defensive line that would form. These social media sparks turned into wildfire, with hashtags trending and fans all over Twitter and Instagram debating the likelihood and potential impact of such a move. Of course, it's essential to point out that there has been zero official confirmation from the Cowboys, Aaron Donald himself, or any credible sports news source. The NFL is a tightly controlled league when it comes to player movements, especially for a player of Donald's stature, and such a massive signing would be front-page news everywhere. So while this is an incredible rumor, it is very much in the realm of what-if and fan fiction rather than a reality we can count on, at least for now. Despite the lack of official confirmation, it's easy to see why the idea of Donald in Dallas has gained so much traction and enthusiasm. First, the Cowboys have long been searching for a way to elevate their defense to championship levels, and Aaron Donald would be the perfect missing piece. The thought of him lining up alongside Micah Parsons, a young, ferocious linebacker who has already made a name for himself as a premier defender, creates an image of an unstoppable defensive front that could wreak havoc on any opposing offense. Offensive coordinators around the league would have nightmares trying to scheme against a front where Parsons and Donald combine their powers. Parsons, known for his speed, agility, and relentless pursuit of quarterbacks, paired with Donald's brute strength, quickness, and ability to collapse the pocket from the interior line, could turn the Cowboys' defense into one of the most feared units in NFL history. This potential duo has fans dreaming of a defense so dominant it could single-handedly win games, shifting the balance of power in the NFC. Furthermore, Aaron Donald's leadership and championship experience would be invaluable to a Cowboys locker room eager to make a deep playoff run. The Cowboys, with their rich tradition and pressure cooker fan expectations, would benefit greatly from having a seasoned veteran like Donald who knows what it takes to win at the highest level. His presence alone could boost the confidence and performance of the entire defense, mentoring younger players and bringing that championship mentality into the huddle every week. This is the kind of intangible quality that can make the difference between a good team and a great one, and it's something that the Cowboys desperately need if they want to contend for Super Bowls consistently. However, while it's fun to imagine all the positives, the reality of such a move is complicated. Aaron Donald's retirement status is a major hurdle. Players of his caliber rarely come out of retirement without significant motivation and a clear plan. For him to join Dallas, he would have to be convinced that the Cowboys offer the best chance for continued success, and he would have to be willing to give up his retired status and sign a contract that makes sense both financially and for his long-term health. The Cowboys would need to clear significant salary cap space, which is no small task given their existing roster commitments. Bringing in a player with Donald's salary demands means making tough choices elsewhere, whether that's letting go of other key players or restructuring contracts. The front office would have to be willing to bet big on Donald's return to form, which carries inherent risks. Moreover, the Cowboys' defensive scheme and coaching staff would need to make some adjustments to maximize Donald's unique skill set. Although the coaching staff has proven capable, integrating a player who has been out of the league presents challenges. There's also the question of chemistry. How quickly would Donald and Parsons gel on the field? Would the offensive coordinators in the NFC East start to change their strategies drastically to account for the Cowboys' new defensive juggernaut? These are all factors that would require careful consideration and planning. Despite these realities, the excitement this rumor has generated shows just how much Aaron Donald means to football fans and how hungry Cowboys supporters are for greatness on defense. The idea of hunting quarterbacks has a visceral appeal, conjuring images of relentless pressure, bone-crushing tackles, and game-changing plays that could redefine a season. Football fans love the drama, the potential, and the spectacle that comes with imagining what could be, even if it remains just a dream for now. This rumor, while unconfirmed, has sparked a conversation about the Cowboys' identity, their ambitions, and what it takes to build a championship team in today's NFL. In the end, whether Aaron Donald joins Dallas or not, the fact that fans are so passionate about the possibility speaks volumes about his impact on the sport and the hunger within the Cowboys fan base for defensive dominance. So, here's where we stand: no official announcements, no contracts signed, but plenty of excitement and debate. If you're a Cowboys fan, this is the kind of speculation that fuels your off-season dreams and gets you hyped for what's to come. And if you're a neutral observer or a fan of another team, this is a reminder of just how electrifying and unpredictable NFL rumors can be. So, what do you think? Would you welcome Aaron Donald with open arms if he suited up in the star-spangled uniform of Dallas? Could this be the defining move that pushes the Cowboys over the top? Or do you think this is just a fantasy fueled by social media and wishful thinking? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video with your football squad, and don't forget to hit that like button if you want to see more content like this, where we explore the hottest rumors, the biggest moves, and the wildest what-ifs in the NFL world. Remember, football isn't just a game, it's a community, a passion, and sometimes, a dream. And right now, the dream of Aaron Donald hunting quarterbacks in Dallas is alive and kicking. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep that football passion burning bright. Until next time, signing off but ready to bring you more news, more rumors, and more excitement as the NFL season approaches. Stay safe, stay hyped, and remember, in football, anything is possible.